Breaking news, the Chicago Bears have placed wide receiver Chase Claypool on the PUP list. So let's talk about this, people. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Style back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. And here to talk about Chase Claypool getting put on the physically unable to perform list, a.k.a. the PUP list. And I already know what's going on here on Twitter and social media. Everybody just talking about, oh my goodness, worst trade ever. Ryan Poles just made a huge mistake. Steelers fans saying thank you so much for taking this guy off of our hands. And the piling on is probably continuing on Chase Claypool. Let's take a step back. Let's relax. Let's take a deep breath here and really understand the situation. All right? Chase Claypool was put on the PUP list. It is late July. We are still a ways away from the season. Yes, training camp is starting soon, but in case you did not know, being put on the PUP list right before training camp does not mean you have to miss a certain amount of time like you would have to do if you were placed on the PUP list during the season. You can be activated anytime from this list at this time before training camp, anytime. And training camp obviously starts this week for the Chicago Bears. And so to me, I'm not sweating it. Now, if you ask me kind of what's going on here with Chase Claypool, remember during OTAs, he was dealing with some sort of a soft tissue injury that held him out. So he started in OTAs and then he got hurt, had that soft tissue injury. Now, the thing I don't like, which I'll be honest with you, again, we've seen him kind of out and about. He was in Europe and he was, kind of appearing in a lot of these social media videos and he looked perfectly healthy. So I'm like, wait a second. I've seen him in these videos and he looked fine. So what's going on here? So again, I will say a little disappointed, I guess, from that, but we don't know the full story. I'm not going to just assume here. And this could be a very short-term thing. Now, again, I'll be fair. If we're starting training camp and Chase Claypool is missing chunks and chunks of training camp here, that is not going to be a good thing. And I will be, obviously upset with that. And that's going to lead to Chase Claypool potentially not being on the same page and not starting right with this team. But let's just wait until that happens. And also, the offseason is the offseason. When the games actually start and they matter and Chase Claypool produces, nobody will think about, oh, he was placed on the PUP list before training camp. Nobody's going to think about that or talk about that. It'll be a long distance memory. And so to me, I'm really just waiting for the games to start here so Chase Claypool can prove the haters wrong. But yeah, right now it does not look good. I'll be honest with that. It does not look good right now, and I hope Chase Claypool gets better and heals from whatever injury he's dealing with and that he's ready to go once training camp comes, which is very, very soon. Let's see what happens, people. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below as always.